Every Volkswagen and Audi owner should have the VEDS cable, in this case, the Rex V2 cable. Okay, let's go. What is it capable of? Exactly what capabilities does this cable offer for your Volkswagen or Audi, folks? Well, this cable is very interesting. Cable is being used basically since 2000s until today. It's a cable that doesn't have a super high cost, okay? It's a high quality cable, where we can use it with a program called VCDS. Okay, well, many people end up being mistaken and saying wrong, saying this is the VCDS cable. Actually, it's not. Okay, let's go. I'll clear up some quick doubts for you. Well, just as USB and USB-C sockets are differentiated by nomenclature, that in this type of socket here, like USB and USB-C, is called OBD2S. So, frasile brei vrekkers dit met TSI passar kriden misat mi dox op brescia quanti measurables use in bilis piribarisis and some other superiori bregos pecurers, so mi precos wakats with ewa. To be clear, this here is what we call an OBD2 port. Is a type of outlet, right? It's the type of connector, okay? Thanks, Mixta. This cable you see here in the video is called a Rex V2 POTS V. That's its model, okay? So the cable model is Rex V2. Many people have this doubt and end up getting confused. Another thing, many people still don't know the name of the cable manufacturer. Who manufactures this cable? Well, the manufacturer of this cable is called Rostec. Next, now we're going to talk about VCEDS. What is VCDS? Well, VCDS is the name of the program. We could see. So don't confuse the name and model of the cable and the type of connector this cable has with the name of the program. The program's name is right here, as you can see on the computer screen. ABCD VCDS. This is exactly the program's name, okay? Used for the purpose of allowing us to access vehicles from the Volkswagen line and the Audi line via this program. And what does this program offer us? Let's consider the advantages we can obtain by using specifically this cable, which happens to be the Rostec Hex V2 cable. Well, the significant advantages it provides us, and indeed, well, I say every Volkswagen and Audi owner should have one, don't you think? It's like this cable here. I'll even connect it to the computer so you can take a look. All connected here, see? Right away, the little light here comes on. It's blinking because it's not connected to any car, so it will blink blue. Where I go. When it connects, it will light up green, okay? Think in what does this cable offer you? It offers you several things. Since those of you who own Volkswagen or Audi vehicles will find that this scanner's primary benefit is its ability to readily identify a check engine light that might appear on your vehicle's dashboard. With this scanner, you will connect to the line under your dashboard via this program I've shown you on the computer screen, named VC. It will conduct a complete scan of your vehicle and be able to deliver to you and dictate all the errors, all the issues your car has. Let's say the check engine light comes on. With this scanner, you can perform a scan to locate any faults. This might even uncover previously unknown issues, allowing you to pinpoint the root cause of the check engine light warning. It can tell you why the check engine light comes on, whether it's a fuel injection problem, a bad injector, a bad coil, low fuel pressure, or a bad fuel pump. The device will help determine the reason for the check engine light activation, yet fuel pump failure is not the sole explanation. No, the engine injection light is an indicator light that signifies an anomaly or a problem within the engine system. However, to determine the root cause of the problem, you'll need this diagnostic tool here. So what happens? It scans and it will give you the parameters. If it's low fuel pressure, then you're dealing with a high pressure pump or a low pressure pump or the low pressure pump. If it's a spark failure, you'll know exactly which cylinder it is. So to indicate cylinder, 1 mass 2, 3, or 4. So you know which cylinder is causing the problem. And then you can investigate whether it's a fuel injector issue or a coil issue, right? Yeah. If it's a fuel injector, with this, we can access the car's original parameters and see them in real time. Okay, folks. This is a brief preview, little extra lesson I'm giving you right now before our main course in the Vagodat Noble Immersion program. You know, the one where we teach you absolutely everything about coding. And of course, it also shows you what it will give you inside the original parameters in real time, So I started the car, started the engine. With this gadget here, we can see injector 1 injector 2, injector 3, injector 4 of direct and indirect injection. How much correction is there? How much? Wow, there's a lot of correction in just one injector. So that injector has a problem. So it's useful for that in the beginning, okay? That's the first part I'm explaining to you here. Within this second section, in addition to your ability to scan for all errors, you can also eliminate any errors already present. So the injection light is on. You can turn it off, drive for a few more days, and see if that light comes back on. Sometimes it was just a momentary problem and everything is fine. Sometimes the problem will persist and then the light will come on again, and you can rescan again to confirm if, once again, the same problem that was diagnosed, that was identified by the car's original system and delivered here through this cable system is what will tell you what the problem is. While checking it out, besides getting to see all the factory sensors observing their operation in real time, we are going to be able to see a few other things and even calibrate some things, such as I need to calibrate I need to calibrate the throttle on my car. With this, we can do that. I need to calibrate the way I need to calibrate the dual clutch transmission. Yeah, it does that. Yeah, it does that too. And many other things. I need to run some tests on the car. Hey, I want to run a test because my window stopped going up the driver's or passenger side. But I don't know if the problem is in the button or if the problem is in the door module. So with this, we will be able to access that module and send a command through the notebook by Saga. So using this notebook, we'll be able to send the command, okay? Through this program, we'll be able to send a command that will instruct the door module to raise and lower the windows, okay? And then we'll rule out whether the problem is with the physical button or the door module. In addition, there are other things you can test, like the dashboard lights, right? It's a common practice, unfortunately, where some people still opt to remove the bulb, the check engine light bulb, or the airbag light bulb, for example, from the dashboard, rather than addressing the underlying problem. They then glue it back in, sometimes in a completely incorrect manner, right? Whether you like it or not, that's something you shouldn't do, okay? But sometimes you get a customer's car, and the system is showing an error, an injection problem, but the dashboard light doesn't come on. Here, you can connect to the scanner and run a dashboard light test, which will illuminate all the indicators on the dash panel. And then you can see if the injection light is burned out, if someone turned it off, if someone removed the bulb, or even if someone put tape over it without having to disassemble anything. Look how useful it is. In addition, there's also the part where you can monetize this. You can make money with this, which is the coding part, where you can activate several functions that don't come active from the factory. They come from the factory, but they come disabled. Then with this handy little gadget here, we can activate a wide variety of functions depending on the car model. Okay, Jana, remember that it's not for all cars. Not all cars have the same function. But for example, the EC entry function, which many people don't know, is when you open the driver's door, the driver's seat retracts to create tracks, to create space between the steering wheel and the seat so you can get into the car and sit down. And right after that, close the driver's door and it pulls the seat back to its previous memory so you can drive. In addition, you can also activate the 30 colors on the multimedia center so you have more colors to customize. You can also change the speedometer scale so you can make the speedometer longer, up to 310 km by age in models that don't reach that speed. We can also customize the dashboard design. The dashboard layout design in some models can be changed to a design from a newer Tiguan or to a design from another car you like better, right? You can also customize the colors of the dashboard. Oh, I want my dashboard that comes in blue. I want it in green. Can you do that? I want to change it from green to red. You can do that too. In short, there are countless functions, practically infinite, available with this cable. You can use it for a wide range of tasks, from basic diagnostics and testing to more advanced procedures like recalibration, and of course the highly sought after function of coding and activating features that aren't standard from the factory, right? Remember that I was the first in Brazil to work with code, to bring this cable to Brazil, to start working professionally here, okay? So I've been there since 2011, 2012. That's when I started in this field working with code. And today it's been more than 14 years in the market that I've been working in this field. And my idea was to do what? Because I saw that in my early days, it was very difficult to get information, to find people who worked in the area, because there was nobody. So there was only, I was a hostage of the American market, the foreign market. And even today, there's still a great difficulty because those in the field don't want to teach, don't want to explain. Some people are sometimes even quite rude. To those who are genuinely interested in learning and exploring, right? Today, with all the things we see before us, what exactly was my goal? To start with, my goal was to build a course. But what it's grown into is a complete immersive experience featuring a vast array of lessons, which changed from a course to an immersion program. Because today, we have more than 900 lessons within our immersion program, right? So that's a lot of lessons. What was our idea? Based on my 14 years in the market, more than 14 years in the market, to be able to deliver to you all the information gathered and separated for each car model. This way, unblocked, you'll be able to learn everything from diagnostics, clearing errors, saving original settings, activating functions in the car, right? And also how to return to the original settings. A car belonging to a customer arrived, he did something wrong to his car using an OBD tool or maybe even activating VCDS. The customer had a problem with the car. Sometimes the sunroof stopped working, sometimes the windows stopped working, sometimes the engine stopped starting, sometimes. So what do? We also have a step-by-step guide where we teach you how to restore the car's modules to 100% original condition, okay? So now I'm going to leave a video here for you. In this same video here, don't leave this video yet, where I'll show you our VW immersion program, where you'll see everything inside our immersion program before you even buy it, okay? Or before you join our immersion program, certainly we will offer a little preview now, a quick look for you. We will show it soon. But remember that we always recommend that people who join our immersion program only do so if they are really interested in working professionally in the field. Okay, everyone. There's no point in joining just to activate your own car. Our idea is to train new people in the market so they can work in this field and deliver a good service, especially since it's a service that's in short supply, a workforce that's scarce in the market. And as I said, many people who have the knowledge don't teach, don't help anyone, don't want to help, and some even, pull a fast one that makes some of you wary, and many in the market have already suffered from this. Where there's a specific guy in the market who asks everyone for help, but if everyone needs his help, he doesn't help anyone. So what often happens is a nice kind guy comes along, oh, you're in the coding field, help me out, I need this function here, and the guy goes and helps you, right? Then you go there in good faith and help this guy. Then the day you need a function from him, hey buddy, you need that help, remember I helped you last time? Hey, can you help me with this function? And you know what the guy answers? Hey buddy, you know what? I can't help you because the guy who gave me the job, I don't want to burn bridges with him, so I can't pass it on to you. Look at that trickery. The guy asks for help, and when you need his help, you ask for, and he doesn't help you, but you helped him when he needed it. But when you need help, the guy says, excuses, hey, I can't pass it on to you because the guy who gave it to me, I'll burn bridges with him if I pass it on to you. Look at that trickery. Plenty of people in the coding industry have already fallen for this guy's words. So exactly because of that and other things that you saw in the market, right? The barrier to entry, the difficulty of getting in, that's why I created my immersion program so that you can learn everything step by step, So now let's go. You're going to see how Vadi code Nobre immersion course all in Netflix style, and you're going to love it. Because I'm sure it's the only and most complete course in, and with the number one, the first in Brazil, who started it back in 2011, who has more market experience, more study, and more work in this market.